Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for Death Battle, Thor vs Vegeta, Marvel vs Dragon Ball. Now, as I should say with all my reaction videos, please click the link in the description below to go watch the actual episode itself before watching mine or anyone's reactions. Don't be a dick, support the official release. Okay, I am quite excited for this fight. How do I know these two? Thor, I've known because, well, he's been in a couple of Death Battles already, and just through, like, the MCU, which, by the way, Thor Ragnarok, absolutely love what they did with Thor in that, and just, like, how he is in the Infinity War Endgame. Can't wait for Thor Love and Thunder. So, yeah, I like Thor a lot, and I also have this. That thing's heavier than you think. As for Vegeta, I've been a Dragon Ball fan for, like, most of my life at this point. Haven't watched, like, too much, Super. And I've watched, Dragon Ball Z Abridged as well, so, like, I know who Vegeta is and, like, what he's about, what he can do. Aside from, like, all the stuff that's in the manga, I know of, like, Ultra Ego and, like, some of what that can do, which I imagine is going to be brought up in this. Now, as for who I think is going to win, I honestly don't care. Like, this is one of those fights where I'm just like, I'm just hyped, and I can't really say I have a solid preference. I'm just excited and I want to see these two fight. Now, I could see, like, arguments for, like, why Thor wins and arguments why Vegeta wins. I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. I just want to see these two fight. So anyway, I'm going to put these on, shut the fuck up, and hit play. Wow, 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 wow.
Thor, the god of thunder.
And Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans!
The sky shakes
yes.
when they appear, and the earth trembles when they approach. No world can contain the power of these two gods of war.
Or their egos. He's whiz
or their pride.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, I have seen the preview on Death Battle Cast,
Thunder
so...
cracks. The heavens rumble. Lightning blinds your eyes. You look up to the sky and pray for mercy because Thor is angry.
Well, you would have if you were a Viking. Nowadays, we don't have time for myths and legends.
Oh, don't we? For in the modern mythology of Marvel Comics, the Norse god of thunder was reborn.
And I'd wager this Thor is a hell of an upgrade.
The son of the All-Father.
Yeah, honestly.
lived the life of a warrior prince, battling all manner of magical foe for thousands of years.
Greatest foe, Noob Master 69.
So to teach him a lesson about humility and compassion and
I love that.
Odin exiled him to the worst place in the universe, New York. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Thor's Asgardian body
I would have just said
is
Earth,
immensely durable,
honestly.
immune to disease and capable of healing far faster than any mortal man.
He's also the literal god of strength. We're talking lifted a planet-sized serpent strong, knocking out the Phoenix Force strong, arm wrestling with Hercules and almost throwing the Earth out of orbit strong.
Notably, he was once blasted with a graviton bomb, which subjected him to the gravity of a neutron star. That's over 200 billion times greater than Earth's gravity.
Jesus!
He's got the stamina to match. Nice. Able to fight for 40 days and 40 nights without stopping.
And what better weapon for the god of storms to wield than a sentient cosmic storm? Eons ago, the almighty god Tempest rampaged through the universe. It arrived in Asgard, and after a pitched battle, Odin managed to trap it within a block of the
And here comes the forging of Mjolnir.
that he would forge into his son's hammer, Mjolnir.
Oh, what more can be said about this beautiful thing, forged in the heart of a
Honestly,
dying
one of the
star.
coolest hammers in all of fiction.
The dinosaurs, Mjolnir is maybe my favorite thing ever. He can channel bolts of lightning, manipulate the weather, open portals to other dimensions, and absorb and redirect energy attacks. Or just suck it out of your body against your will, like with this radiation.
I feel like that's gonna be a big factor, the whole, like, energy absorption thing.
He even used 2 Mjolnirs to absorb the power of the God Bomb, which would have killed every deity in existence across time and space.
That's just the tip
Jesus.
of the iceberg. Mjolnir can transmute the elements, turn Thor invisible and intangible, let him travel through time, and even bring people back to life. And if Thor wants to fly, all he has to do is take it for a spin. Literally, he throws.
He just has to swing it and hold on for dear life.
And when he does,
I love how he say it as well.
across the entire galaxy in seconds.
Only one problem. It's a little teeny. Unlike Thor's big-ass axe, Yarnbjorn, it's sharp enough to cut through celestial armor, and it's unbreakable, and an axe. Okay, look, it doesn't have a galaxy storm inside it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh shit, look, Will.
It does look cool.
Worthy.
Yeah.
No, you're not. There's no enchantment on the axe.
Well, then what the hell am I gonna do with this?
But should he face an
I have so many questions!
shattering strength, Thor can harness his.
But anyway, I really want to see Vegeta try and pick it up.
Ultimate attack, the God Blast.
God is
finally
right.
talking about it.
Galactus, the devourer of worlds, shit his pants and bounced at the sight of such an awesome attack. Jesus, even the Avengers seem pretty small potatoes compared to this guy. Why'd he even bother with them?
Because not every problem can be solved by hitting it really hard.
Bullshit.
That was the point of Odin's lesson, to force his headstrong son to confront a world more complex and nuanced than his millennia of battle had prepared him for. Thor had to be more than a warrior, he had to be a hero.
He's battled Thanos, the Silver Surfer, and even the Sentry.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the World Breaker Hulk, a being strong enough to destroy the Marvel
Basically,
universe
Marvel's
over 100
super.
times
Okay,
over.
there we
And
go.
fast enough to demolish Ares, the Greek god of war, who can fight within the span of plank time. That's like the tiniest amount of time that we can imagine. There are as many planks in a second as there are grains of sand on Earth. Oh, wait,
Jesus
I said Earth.
Christ.
I meant 10 million billion Earths.
Thor has tanked disintegration.
I'm saying that a
trying to
lot
tear
in
apart
this
his atoms
reaction.
one by one, survived Mephisto trying to consume his soul, and even withstood a temporal rift that aged normal people to dust.
Oh, he's a hard bastard to kill, and even
Yeah, it
nastier
definitely
when he
sounds
uses
like
his
it.
temper.
By entering a state known as
Unless you've
Warrior's
got an
Madness,
atom
Thor
slicing
commits
sword.
an unpardonable sin in Asgardian society, and willingly sacrifices his sanity for a tenfold increase in power.
Yeah, despite being a really sweet lunk that talks like he's in Masterpiece Theater and dresses like he's in What's Opera Doc, Thor has struggled with being
What's
worthy of his
Opera
father's
Doc?
legacy and throne. But no matter what unbelievable shit Marvel throws at him, Thor always rises to the occasion. Take the time this big machine called the World Engine was controlling Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects 10 universe-sized realms.
The World Engine's purpose was to mechanically trick Yggdrasil into disrupting the natural flow of Ragnarok, the end of the world.
So Thor just pushed it and literally reversed the flow of fate. That's right, he outmuscled a giant multiversal tree and prevented Armageddon. Not a bad Saturday.
And he'd go a step further to
Okay.
face mysterious elder gods that manipulated the cycle of Ragnarok in the first place, ending it forever. So perhaps now when you look up at the thundering sky, you won't fear the god's capricious wrath.
Because you'll know it's just Thor, the god of thunder, kicking ass and saving the day.
That was awesome. Also, love how his final shot was from Ragnarok. Okay, I'll go into that afterwards.
And named for their mighty leader, King Vegeta, noting the Saiyans' proficiency in genocide.
Also, they're gonna have to really impress me with Vegeta at the moment.
Contracted them to be their personal hit squad, conquering worlds in their name.
But when Frieza felt these monkeys were getting a bit too uppity for their own good, he nuked them in their whole planet.
The king
Asshole.
was dead, leaving his young son, the Prince Vegeta, alone. Burning with a grudge against Frieza for wounding his ancestral pride, Vegeta awaited the moment he could extract his revenge.
As one of Frieza's former top enforcers,
Dislikes TM.
one of the greatest warriors in the universe.
It helps that Planet Vegeta has
I only just noticed the brackets so close at his age.
physiology significantly stronger and more durable than a human's.
As in making the whole friggin' earth shake just by throwing hands.
And like all Saiyans, Vegeta can harness his ki, or inner life force, as a physical energy to make him even stronger, faster, and tougher than that.
Or literally shoot it at your opponent to blow him to kingdom come. That's right, Vegeta can point and
Yeah, that happens a lot in Dragon Ball.
with his soul. Man, that's hardcore.
He can use
that and a lot of
fly,
screaming.
faster than light speeds, slice you to pieces with an energy blade, and even hold you in place with energy rings.
So, let's be real. Vegeta's favorite attacks can be summed up with big-ass laser. He's got the purple big-ass laser,
I mean, it's not wrong.
Laser, rapid-fire big-ass laser, exploding ball big-ass laser, and fucking omnidirectional your-ass-is grass big-ass laser. Though I gotta say, my favorite is the mouth-wide-open vomit big-ass laser.
Dummy!
So that's more of a Nappa thing.
He's
Kinda like
finally
that.
in this season. Jeez.
Impressive key mastery, Boomstick.
It hurts when I breathe.
Vegeta's most
Okay.
terrifying ability, however, is the one inherent to his Saiyan biology. Whenever
Ah,
a
the
Saiyan
whole
survives a
stronger
life or
every time they
struggle,
almost
their
die.
power increases exponentially. That's what Frieza was so terrified of, the Saiyan's infinite evolutionary potential.
So it's no wonder Vegeta eventually toppled the alien tyrant with the help of another surviving Saiyan, Kakarot.
And with Frieza's defeat at the hands of this earthbound Super Saiyan, Vegeta had a new rival and a new goal.
Become blonde! No bottle required.
blonde?
Vegeta can harness the rage of his Saiyan heritage and transform into a Super Saiyan 2 and a Super Saiyan 2.
But try as he might, Vegeta struggled to keep up with Goku's ever-increasing power.
I guess it doesn't help that Veggie is maybe the
Because
single
protagonist.
cockiest bastard to ever have existed. Yeah, sure, dude. Let Cell become perfect. Nah, we'll be fine. Hope your spine is doing all right.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Though Vegeta did manage to accomplish something that even Goku couldn't do on his own, becoming a god.
Once he and Goku met the god of destruction, Beerus, they had a whole
That
new
fight
line
scene
of
with Broly
martial
is
artists
so
to
epic.
conquer, with some angelic training to boot.
With Spirit Fission, Vegeta can forcibly absorb an opponent's ki with every strike.
And he even learned Goku's patented
Okay, so-
instant transmission, allowing him to teleport huge distances.
But most importantly, with God Ki, he can go even further beyond and become a Super Saiyan God. A Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and a Super
Saiyan
God
Blue.
Super Saiyan Evolved.
His power got completely insane. The dude was strong enough to destroy the Room of Spirit and Time, an entirely separate dimension, just by powering up.
When Goku fought Beerus,
Yeah, but isn't
he
it
nearly
confirmed to be
destroyed
just
the
the size of
universe.
Earth?
And that was the very first time he ever went Super Saiyan God.
Considering we've measured Dragon Ball's Universe 7 to be up to 13 times bigger than our own, he'd need to be punching with that much more energy to bust it. And since the shockwaves of their punches traveled across the universe in seconds, Goku would have had to be punching that fast too.
And that's not accounting for Vegeta's training in various exponential transformations. When an amount of power
So
is
many.
measured by how many universes it can destroy, that power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Oh, we're not done. Vegeta can tap into the same monstrous energy Beerus has, destruction energy. And when he does, he can perform Hakai and erase your ass from existence entirely.
Okay,
It
that's gonna be a
erases
big
physically,
play.
Spiritually, and even temporally. As in it wipes you from time itself.
Such is the might of a god of destruction. For when Vegeta wants to go one step beyond, he seizes that
Beyond,
very
beyond.
power. He becomes a warrior fueled only by lust for battle. He becomes Ultra Ego.
If
Okay,
Vegeta
we've got to have
wasn't
that
big enough
versus
before, his
Glorious
widow's
Madness,
peak
right?
Probably has its own zip code by now.
As the offensive counterpart to Goku's Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta is a veritable juggernaut, able to absorb any hits that come his way and return them even stronger.
It's wild this guy has a Napoleon complex. He's one of the biggest badasses ever to exist.
In a way, failing to beat Goku was probably the best thing for him. Vegeta's whole life was spent rebelling against the humiliation of his race, trying to prove his worth by being the best. By contrast, Goku's self-improvement was never stunted by his ego and insecurities. In realizing that, Vegeta became more than a fighter, but a husband and a father as well.
Yeah,
willing
I
to
like
sacrifice
that side of
himself for
Vegeta.
what
I absolutely
mattered
love.
most.
And Vegeta got a taste of that himself when he hooked up with Bulma for some Super Saiyan sexy time. Getting to beat Frieza's golden ass probably didn't hurt either. He may not always win, but he'll never be put down for long. So be sure to practice your groveling, because this is one prince you don't want to piss off.
Pause. Okay. So, I'm still kind of conflicted because, when I heard Thor, like, a big thing that made me think, oh, he might have a good chance of winning is the whole energy absorption thing. But they mentioned that Vegeta could just, like, casually do that as well. So, that's not going to be a big factor for either of them. So, it honestly just sounds like it'll just come down to pure power. And they mentioned that Vegeta can use the Hakai, and the only way to resist Hakai is to match, like, whoever's using it in power. So if they deem Vegeta is just more powerful than Thor, that's it, Vegeta wins. But if Thor's able to, like, resist it, then I don't know. Okay, they mentioned, like, Thor's axe, but I've seen the preview on Death Battlecast, and spoiler alert, by the way, although if you're watching this before the actual fight, shame on you, watch the original, support the official release. I know Vegeta, like, destroys it, like, immediately, so, that's not too big a worry. And, okay, the whole, like, plank time thing for Thor, that does sound a lot faster, but Vegeta has, like, instant transmission, and also, like, all the Super Saiyan multipliers, they don't only just apply to power, they also apply to speed. So, I'm wondering if, like, all the multipliers will be enough to, like, close the gap. But then there's also just, like, the God Blast. Because I know that's, like, crazy powerful, especially if Galactus, can't stand up to it. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like it's just gonna come down to, like, Thor and Warrior's Madness versus Vegeta and Ultra Ego. And, I kinda wanna say in that aspect, I feel like Vegeta might have an edge, because they mentioned that Thor, like, sacrifices his sanity. So, while he gets, like, a tenfold boost, he's not thinking clearly, whereas Vegeta, he still can. Alright, at the moment, I kind of want to say Vegeta's gonna win. But even then, I still don't know. The one thing I do know, I just want a shot in the animation of Vegeta trying to pick up Mjolnir. Just because I think it'd be funny. Like, I know, like, Vegeta shouldn't be worthy of that hammer. But just seeing him trying to lift it and just getting angrier and angrier and angrier. Like, sorry, the image in my head is just funny. But yeah, for now I'm gonna go with Vegeta. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't really care. I just want to see a cool fight. And play.
Alright,
the combatants are set, and we've run the data for all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh. Let's go! Strolling through the woods, carrying the tree. Oh, there it goes. Just meet a dude, throw a hammer at his face.
What business havest thou upon earth?
Throw that hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face!
I like that line.
Didst that count?
I love that cocky reply. And yes, I guess that did count. Oh, the song!
Damnable cur! Thou fightst well for a mortal. Alas, you face a god.
There goes the axe.
I have evolved beyond gods.
That line is so cool, and preview over.
I'm the prince of all Saiyans, and you can burn in hell! Big Bang Attack!
And he absorbed it. You're going Ultra Ego already!
Tell me, does a god such as yourself feel fear?
Oh! I love how they utilize that line. And Thor's gonna come back from this. Because right now it's just Vegeta just dominating.
No fear, only fire.
Here we go, here we go.
All you will feel is oblivion!
God Blast versus Final Flash. Somehow I knew it would come down to this. Did Vegeta just win? Oh. And I think Thor's about to win this now. Because he just tanked the Final Flash like it was nothing. Oh! Fucking hell! Damn!
KO! Oh, I get it. Thor won because he's a natural blonde.
Despite Vegeta's immense power and tenacity, the God of Thunder had him outmatched in several key areas.
First off, the big one, who was stronger.
Despite being up against the God of Strength, Vegeta actually matched up pretty closely with Thor. Both could output power far in excess of destroying a single universe.
It's always tough to get an exact number for Dragon Ball Super's most powerful characters, but we can.
Oh yeah, I can
the
imagine.
size of Universe 7 with multipliers from Vegeta's transformations to get a rough estimate.
It's important to note that Ultra Ego's power boost has never been stated, but we do know that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta were roughly even in power. When Goku applied a Kaioken times 20 boost to fight Jiren, Vegeta kept up after going Blue Evolved, implying that both increases in power are roughly the same increase. Similarly, Blue Vegeta matched
I'm really interested in
Top
this.
and needed Blue Evolve to keep up with Top's God of Destruction form, which is extremely similar to Ultra Ego in theme and purpose. Given this is the best current example of a measurable form akin to Ultra Ego, we can assume that Ultra Ego's boost in power, at least initially, could be extremely similar in terms of a percentage increase, making Ultra Ego's original state about 20 times more powerful than Blue Evolve. With that in mind, Vegeta at his peak could destroy a universe roughly 260,000 times over.
Jesus
Thor was pretty close
Christ!
to that. Taking a look at the Marvel Universe's size, which has a radius of at least 1 trillion light years, as well as scaling to the Worldbreaker Hulk, Thor ended up only about 10 times stronger.
Oh damn!
And it's definitely possible Vegeta's power could increase during the fight to match him.
But even if he was stronger, it wasn't the only thing that mattered. Ultra Ego's damage absorption could only do so much against an opponent like Thor.
Vegeta may have trained as a warrior from birth, but Thor has been fighting for millennia against a much wider variety of
That's
foes,
also true.
allowing him to
Yeah.
adapt to Vegeta fairly easily.
And the fact that Thor was way faster gave him a lot of leeway to use that extra combat experience.
Applying Vegeta's transformation multipliers to the shockwaves from Goku and Beerus' punches, Vegeta should be able to fight at nearly 300 quintillion times the speed of light.
But
Jesus.
scaling to Ares, moving within
I'm
flight
saying that
time,
way too much in
Thor
this
would be
video.
over 70 quadrillion times faster.
More than fast enough to avoid Vegeta's key attacks, and even more importantly, absorb all of them with Mjolnir. This alone could shut down all of Vegeta's ranged attacks.
Sure, Veggie could absorb it back with Spirit Vision, but he'd have to hit Thor first. And with that,
Oh, okay, I didn't realize it was,
that's
like,
easier said
upon
than done.
contact,
And
okay.
since Thor can just
Fair enough.
will the energy out of somebody, he could just take it right back.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then some.
Even without absorption, Vegeta's key reserves are not infinite, and many of his battles have ended with him at low energy. He was exhausted by the end of the Tournament of Power, which lasted about 1 hour in total.
Meanwhile, Thor fought an army for over a month straight.
Theoretically, Vegeta could have ended the fight immediately with Hakai, if not for the fact that Thor has resisted existence erasure before, including physically, spiritually, and temporally.
Meanwhile, Vegeta had no way to match the God Blast, which could have killed friggin' Galactus. And that guy has threatened the infinite multiverse with destruction just as a side effect of his battles. That's a level of power beyond anything we've seen in Dragon Ball.
Yep, okay, that's more than fair.
Vegeta was never going to go down easy, but Thor's
no.
power, speed, and devastating godly abilities were too much for the Prince of All Saiyans.
Jesus. The fact he kind of like sees it coming too in the final moment.
You might
Jesus.
say that pun was kind of terrible.
You don't do puns! We've talked about this!
Aw.
My thing.
Well, the winner is Thor.
Congrats, Thor.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next
I just
week.
have to show
you
off,
can always
okay?
get more Death Battle right now by
Alright,
clicking one of those
what's next?
boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
What's next? Okay. Well, it's not a Teeth character. Okay, honestly, I think that is my favorite episode so far this season. Good God, the fight was just epic. The way they just, like, kept escalating. Some of the lines Vegeta had were just, like, so damn good. I know they were references to, like, the original source material, but just, like, the way they used them, like, the whole, like, does a god like yourself experience fear? Like, god damn, like, Vegeta, you may have died, but you got some good lines in there. I do think, like, a little too much of the fight did just have Vegeta just, like, straight up dominating. Like, I don't know, I feel like it could have done with just, like, a little bit of, like, Thor putting up a bit, more of a fight there. And, man, that fake out, the whole, God Blast Final Flash. Like, I thought they were going to collide and it was going to be a beam struggle, you know, classic Dragon Ball. But then just instant transmission, so I guess Vegeta learned a thing from Goku. And I thought that was the end right there and there. But then Thor was like, nope, and dead. Oh, and the song by Brandon, like, Princes of Pride. I can't wait to listen to, like, the full thing on its own. I'm gonna do that just, like, immediately after I'm done with this recording. Oh, and I do have to explain the whole, like, happy that his final clip was from Ragnarok. So, Thor's first death battle, Thor versus Raiden. Wait, yeah, no, I said it the right way. Okay. The end of his analysis had a clip from the first Thor movie. Thor versus Wonder Woman. It was from For the Dark World. His second movie. His third death battle for Ragnarok. His third movie. I'm glad they did that. And I'm also glad they... I feel bad for, like, noticing it, like, a bit too late, but just, like, they list Vegeta's age, like, 68, and just put in brackets so close. Like, yeah, like, is it a little immature to laugh at that? Yes. Do I care? No, because it was funny. But, yeah, that was a fantastic death battle. I've really enjoyed that. And the next time, Omni-Man versus Homelander. I'm mostly clueless. The only reason I know of, like, Omni-Man is just, like, I don't know, just, like, images and just, like, that whole, thing, meme that people have thrown around. Homelander I only know about because of the, bonus episode. With, like, the 7 Battle Royale. So, hey, the boys are gonna get, like, a full-on episode, so, yeah, that's something. And, well, like, going back to the bonus episode, I didn't like it, like, that much. I don't hate it. I'm just, like, kind of, oh yeah, that was a thing to it. But I was always thinking, yeah, I'd be down for, like, seeing some of this cast in a death battle, like not a bonus episode format, but, like, the actual death battle format like we used to. So, hey, Homelander's, getting in, that's cool. Actually, yeah, you know what, given how much people have been requesting Omni-Man, yeah, this makes sense. For a while I thought it was going to be Billy Butcher versus Stain from My Hero. Or, I don't know, maybe A-Train versus Ida from My Hero. A lot of the Boys versus My Hero matchups, apparently. Anyway, point is, they're in a death battle. It's not a teased combatant, which I'm happy about, because something I've not been liking about the season so far is just, like, we've had, like, too many teased characters, like, back to back to back to back. And that was, I said it before, I'll say it again, that was something I didn't like about Season 8, but don't be wrong, Season 8, favorite season of the show. And it's just, like, we knew, like, everything ahead of time. So I was hoping, like, this season would be, like, Season 7, where we got some of the tease characters, but they saved a couple of them for, like, the second half. And I hope that's the case here, because, yeah, kind of hoping we don't see Tetsuo or Boba Fett for a while. But hey, if it happens, then it happens. Like, I'm not gonna complain that much. It's just like, as long as the episode is cool, I'm fine. And I've been rambling a fair bit. I'm gonna head off. So love this episode. Favorite of the season so far, at least. And yeah, looking forward to Homelander vs. Omni-Man. Like, it's kind of like the opposite end of this. I know I'm rambling more after I just said I would sign off, but it's like the opposite end of the spectrum for me, where it was just like, I'm super hyped for one episode, don't care who wins. Now I'm just like, this episode is happening, like, whoever wins, they win. Like, that... the complete opposite. No, actually, no, the complete opposite would just be two characters I dislike. And I also just realized how hilarious the outro cycle is, given that I used Blake at the beginning of the season. So that means, thank you for watching, all that stuff, and after an episode where Vegeta died, here's my Goku outro. Bye.
Hey guys, Goku here. You are watching Your Only Mate, and Your Only Mate is only good for the fact that at least he won't eat as much of your food. Catch you later!